Hi, I'm 13 News Now meteorologist Craig Moeller with a tropical update. The focus today on Tropical Storm Dorian and Tropical Depression number 6. Two systems that we are monitoring carefully out in the Atlantic. One really not posing much of a threat. The other one, well, maybe a different story, at least for parts of the United States, and I'll explain here as we go along. First, we'll start with a quick glance at Tropical Depression number 6. This has actually kind of been meandering a little bit and drifting around. I'll show you where that's going with the extended forecast here in just a moment, but this is the one that's already had an impact on the islands down to the south, the Lesser Antilles. It rolled right over and continues to move off to the west-northwest. So let's break this one down, and we'll start with that. Here it is with the 8 o'clock update. You can see the movement west-northwest, 13 miles per hour, and it actually lost a little bit of strength from where it was yesterday when the maximum winds were at 60. It dropped down to 50 miles per hour with gusts up around 65 to 70, and it continues to move off to the west-northwest. Now, it's going to cross over the eastern Caribbean, then make a run, likely the center passing just a little south, but very close to Puerto Rico, and it looks like it's going to be a strong tropical storm, may possibly become a hurricane. And what we have there, a tropical storm warning for Puerto Rico, for the Dominican Republic. They have a hurricane watch, and we'll break that down again a little bit more detail for you. This is going to happen late Wednesday, Puerto Rico, into early Thursday, the Dominican, and then towards the Bahamas as we get into Friday, and then Saturday it continues off, making this run towards the central Florida coast. Now, I've been looking at a lot of different models, and there's very good consensus that it's going to take this path and run up towards Florida. After this, as we go later in the weekend, some of the models carry it north up into north central Florida and Georgia. Some of it carry it into the northeast part of the Gulf of Mexico up around Apalachicola. So we're going to need to watch all of that. Now, as far as the watches and warnings go, I mentioned you have Puerto Rico here, and they've been hit so hard, and they're still recovering. Again, what we're going to see with this round, most likely tropical storm force conditions. And again, they do have this tropical storm warning for Puerto Rico, and then the potential, the hurricane watch there for the Dominican Republic. So we'll continue to watch that path, probably putting it just south of Puerto Rico, but putting it in that right front quadrant as it moves along. So they need to be prepared for a strong tropical storm in Puerto Rico, and then potentially, if this thing gets a little stronger, they may even have hurricane conditions. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, as far as Tropical Depression number 6 goes, it is expected to eventually turn to the north and then eventually kind of kick off to the northeast. We've got a front that's going to pass through Hampton Roads, and out ahead of it, the winds should help carry this thing off, keeping it well offshore. But we'll just need to watch all of this for you and keep you updated. So here's the bottom line on Dorian. We are expecting Dorian to approach Puerto Rico late Wednesday and then move past the Dominican early Thursday. After that, it's going to make a run off to the northwest, and the impacts that those areas feel will largely be dependent on the exact track and then possible intensification as we go over the next couple of days. Obviously, folks in the Bahamas and the Florida area need to watch this very, very closely. So we'll work to keep you updated. For now, that's the latest. Stay tuned to 13 News Now for more updates, and we'll have more at 13newsnow.com.